The current algorithm value is 0.0932 per coin, while the previous day's close was 0.0920. The change was plus 0.0012 plus 1.30 opposite rates. United States dollars to ALGO algorithm value forecast for 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, and 2027 algorithm cost forecast for September 2023 at the most extreme cost of 0.0930.098, least expense 0.069 times the average, for the month 0.084 Algorand. Cost speculation for the upcoming months, and 0.075 variance for September 19.4. ALGO to United States dollars expectations for October 2023 at the outset cost at 0.075 most extreme cost 0.082 less expensive than 0.059% the monthly average 0.070 algorithm. Cost figure towards the month's end 0.063 change, for October, 16% algorithm cost forecast for November 2023 to begin at 0.063 highest cost. 0.063 least expense 0.05 standard for the month 0.058 algorithm cost estimation toward the month's end 0.054 change for November 14.3. I will proceed to US dollar forecasts for December 2023. Initially greatest expense at $0.054 $0.054 least expense 0.046 times the average for the month 0.051 algorithm cost estimate for the upcoming months and 0.049 change for December 9.3 algorithm. Cost expectation for January 2024 initial cost at 0.049 greatest cost 0.049 minimum. I will proceed to United States dollars expectations for February. Beginning cost at 0.041% greatest expense 0.041 least expense 0.032 times the average for the month 0.037 algorithm cost speculation toward the month's end 0.034 change for February 17.1% algorithm cost forecast for WAC 2024 prior to cost at 0.034 most extreme cost. 0.034 least expense a monthly average of 0.27% 0.031 algorithm cost gauge in the direction of the months and 0.029 change for spring 14.7. I will now discuss April 2024 US dollar forecasts. At 0.029%, the initial expenditure is the most extreme. 0.029 monthly rent 0.025 is the average for the month. 0.028 is a cost indicator for the following month, and 0.027 is the change for April. 6.9% algorithm cost forecast for May 2024 based on the initial cost and the most extreme cost of 0.027. 0.029 least expense 0.25 times the average for the month 0.027 algorithm cost estimate for the upcoming months and a 0.027 change from a 0.0. I'll start with June 2024 US dollar forecasts before considering any other cost at 0.027 most extreme. $0.03 least expensive a monthly average of 0.27% 0.030 algorithm cost forecast for the months and 0.031 change in June 14.8% algorithm cost forecast for July 2024 based on an initial cost of 0.031. 0.031 least expense 0.024 times the average for the month 0.028 algorithm cost estimate toward the month's end 0.026 change for July 16.1%. I will begin my discussion of US dollar forecasts for August 2024 at 0.026 greatest cost. 0.026 less expensive than the monthly norm of 0.020 0.024. Algorand cost index in the direction of the months, and 0.022 change for August 15.4% algorithm cost forecast for September 2024 at the highest cost of 0.022%. 0.024 least expense 0.020 times the average for the month 0.022 algorithm cost speculation for the months and 0.022 variation for September 0.017 least expense 0.014 times the average for the month 0.015 algorithm cost speculation for the month and 0.016 change for November. 14.3 I'll start with December 2025 US dollar forecasts before considering any other cost at 0.016 most extreme. 0.016 acceptable 0.014 times the average for the month 0.015 algorithm cost estimation for the upcoming months and 0.015 change for December 6.3% algorithm cost forecast for January 2020 SIXS first place cost at 0.015 greatest cost. Making the 0.013 times the average for the month 0.014 algorithm cost estimate for the subsequent months and 0.014 change for January 6.7 I will begin my discussion of US dollar forecasts for February 2026 with a price of 0.014 greatest cost. 0.014 least expense 0.011 times the average for the month $0.013 algorithm cost prognosis for the months and 0.012 change for February 14.3% algorithm cost prognosis for WAC 2026 initial cost at 0.012 maximum cost 0.013 rent expenses 0.011 times the average for the month 0.012 cost of Algorand per month and 0.012 variance for spring 0.015 least expense 0.012 times the average for the month 0.013 algorithm cost indicator for the upcoming months and 0.014 change for April 16.7. Algorithm cost forecast for May 2026, with the initial price at 0.014. Today marks 11 years since Block CEO Jack Dorsey made what seemed to be his first public comments about Bitcoin. At the time, Bitcoin was only worth $11, and he praised it. In 2012, when he went to the University of Michigan, he gave his support. At the time, the endorsement didn't get much attention outside of the Bitcoin talk group. Pete Rizzo, who works as a Bitcoin historian, found the recording of the visit today on X. Still, Dorsey's comments are important because of his public role in Bitcoin's history, which led to his current job as CEO of Block, a company that works to improve Bitcoin's use and technology. The company, which used to be called Square, has been a leader in payments for a long time, and its backing keeps Bitcoin in the mainstream. In 2012, Dorsey gave a speech at the University of Michigan where he talked honestly about his thoughts on new technologies and how interested he was in Bitcoin. At the time, Bitcoin was still a relatively unknown digital currency.